Welcome back, everyone. Today we have an amazing collection of Hulk movie toys from 2003. We have a bunch of single figures. We have this electronic rage cage and this super huge Hulk and Bruce Banner. What we'll do is save these two for a different video, and today's video will open all of the single figures. But I did want to show everyone what these look like because they are part of the same collection from the 2003 Hulk movie set. Total today we'll be opening 6 figures. Here's a look at the back of the packages. Our first figure we'll be unboxing today is Rampaging Hulk. Before we unbox this figure, let's get a closer look at the design of the packaging. So on the front it says Rampaging Hulk with Gamma Punch action and bendable traffic light. And on the side, there's some really cool designs. And on this side we see Hulk with the traffic light in hand. Here's a look at the back of the package. It shows what our new figure will do, and it shows some other figures within the set. There's Superposable Hulk, Smash and Scream Hulk, and Hulk Dog, and lastly our Rampaging Hulk on top. On the top left it says Hulk the Motion Picture, and it shows a little bit about Bruce Banner. It's Rampaging Hulk out of the package, and he comes with this stoplight, and it's a bendable stoplight. We'll take a closer look at this in a little bit, but first let's check out our Hulk figure. Here's a close-up of our Hulk. He has his mouth open, teeth showing. Super strong. And on the back you can notice this little piece here. We can move it up and down. That'll make his arms go up and down in a smashing motion. We can also reposition his arms. We can make them go lower. Another thing we can do with this figure is squeeze his legs together, and he does a twisting motion. We can bring his arm up, that way he does more of like a hook punch smash. We'll keep this arm down. That's awesome. And here is that stoplight. And it's perfect that it's a bendable stoplight. And it says Main Street on it. That way Hulk can smash this and bend it. We'll bend this around so it looks like he just smashed the stoplight. That looks really cool. We can also have it go like that, so it looks like he just like ripped the stoplight out of the ground. We'll take one more look at this figure. Let's try this with the stoplight in hand. Next up, it's Punching Hulk. Similar artwork to the other box, so we won't take too long of a look at that, except for the back is going to be different because it's a different figure. Tells a little bit about Bruce Banner again, shows Punching Hulk punching through the wall. This is how we can use or operate the figure, collect them all, Superposable Leaping Hulk, and Smash and Crush Hulk. I definitely have to get that Smash and Crush Hulk vehicle. Here it is, Punching Hulk out of the package. This comes with a steel wall and our Hulk figure, and Hulk will punch through this in just a little bit, but first let's take a look at our figure. This time our Hulk figure has his mouth closed. Otherwise looks kind of similar to the other one. He has the blue pants are now turned into shorts versus the purple on the other ones. And this one also we can squeeze the legs together and he gets that shoulder waist moving twisting action. So let's get him in a punching position. This will come in handy for when he's smashing that wall. And we can also do this. Alright, it's time for Hulk to smash through the wall. Okay, here it goes. Let's definitely try that again. So I'll hold this in place as best I can, and Hulk's going to smash through this first. Oh, and you got all 3 at once. Wow. Here's the other side of the wall. And it stands pretty well on its own. I mean, if you give it a little tap, it falls, but it's fairly stable. So again, our new Hulk figure. Next up, we have an extremely interesting Hulk. This is superposable leaping Hulk with real leaping bungee cord. That is really interesting. Here's a look at the back of the package. It says hold engine as shown and move up and down to start leaping action. Press and hold the button to stop leaping action. That'll be really interesting. Over to the right, we have punching Hulk, which we just checked out, and below that, that smash and crush Hulk. Here's a look at the bottom of the package. Shows Toy Biz, Hulk, and the proof of purchase on the far left bottom side. Here's our superposable leaping Hulk out of the package. Let's take a look at all around this figure, and on the back, the engine is attached to his back or his shoulders. So it looks like we could untie this if we wanted, but I'm going to leave it there in the knot that they made back in 2003. We'll leave it there, that way we can try that leaping action in just a little bit. This Hulk does look similar to the other ones. His pants do look different in this one too, so all three of these have a little bit different pants. These have turned into shorts. There's a closer look at the back. We'll check out some of the articulation, which is very similar to on all of these figures. So we can move the hands all the way around. And we can move his elbows. It looks like he can move his arms side to side, and you can kind of like swivel them around too. I don't like to wiggle them around too much because then they get loose and don't keep an action pose. So I try to keep at minimum how much I move them around. We can bend his knees. And it looks like his feet move a little bit too. Now let's get to this part. So what we do is just grab onto this, and then we can move Hulk up and down like that. And when I first checked out this figure, I thought there was like a button we could press and then like Hulk would go up like that. But really what I think it is just kind of bouncing him up and down like that. Kind of like this bungee cord type of action. Here's a further back view of it. So yeah, I think this is really all that we do with this. I mean, it's pretty cool. It kind of almost works like a yo-yo in a way. Now that we've unboxed 3 Hulk figures, we're halfway done with the collection. I figured I would show everyone what we've opened so far. And out of these 3, definitely this is my favorite. I just think it's really cool how the stoplight can bend, and I just think that's a really cool pose with the stoplight in hand. Next up, it's Bruce Banner transforming chamber with gamma glowing action. Here's a look at the back of the package. Looks like Bruce Banner is turning into Hulk right there, and it shows how we use this figure and set. Here's Bruce Banner in the transforming chamber, and this is super awesome. First up, we have our Bruce Banner figure. Here's a closer look at Bruce Banner before he turns into the Hulk. Alright, let's put Bruce Banner in this transformation chamber. Here's a look at the gamma chamber, and it looks so awesome. This is cool. Definitely don't have anything like this in the collection yet, so I'm just super excited for this gamma chamber. And we can take this out, and here's our Hulk figure. Hulk is on this tray, and he's attached to it. And what we're going to do is put Bruce Banner on this side, so we'll attach Bruce Banner. Make sure his hands and arms are in. And then we'll put Bruce Banner inside here. This is going to look so cool. There's Bruce Banner in the chamber. Okay, now we're going to slide this over. And then he turns into Hulk. And check this, I can press a button. And then Hulk lights up. The batteries still work from 2003. And this is the button we press down. That will make the Hulk light up. We can twist this again. There's Bruce Banner. Now the Hulk. Now what we can do is take Bruce Banner and Hulk out of here, and then I put Hulk right here. I think that looks really cool too. It's like Hulk is busting out of the gamma chamber. We are moving on to our 5th Hulk. This is the Rapid Punch Hulk with spinning missile targets. There's Rapid Punch Hulk with these spinning missile targets. These keep getting cooler and cooler. This is awesome. So we have our Rapid Punch Hulk, and we have the spinning missile targets. In just a little bit, I'll show you exactly what this Hulk does, but first we'll take a look at this Hulk figure. I think this is so cool because each of these Hulk figures is a little bit different, so we're not getting the exact same Hulk. Sometimes the exact same figure or a very similar figure will be made to get the accessories, but we're getting different accessories and a different Hulk, which is just extra awesome. And I really like the design of this figure and really all of them. Let's get a close-up of Hulk's head. This Hulk has his mouth open, teeth showing. Now let's get to the Rapid Punch part. So it says to pull drawstring back. So this is a drawstring, we're going to pull it back. Check that out, that is so cool. I'll have to get my hand out of the way this time. Let's try that again. And again. And again. That is awesome. Okay, now let's try it on this here. So we'll get this spinning. Let's try spinning it again. Maybe I'll have to go on this side here. And he knocks it down. It's easy to put this back together. We just put it on top there and it'll just start spinning around. Let's get one more look at this Hulk, and now we'll move to our last Hulk of this video. It's our 6th Hulk. This is Rage and Roar Hulk with real working sounds. It'll be interesting to see if the sounds actually still work. Here's a look at the back of the package. Here's Rage and Roar Hulk out of the package. Super awesome figure. And unfortunately, the sounds don't work. I may replace the battery, but I didn't want to do that yet because I want to get the video out so everyone could see these awesome figures. But we still can do the arm smashing motion, and I think it's really cool that his mouth opens too as he does that. Here's a closer look. And there it is, his mouth open with teeth showing, lifting up his arms. His right hand is in a fist, his left hand is open. We can get it in a little bit different pose, and we can actually bring the arms up and they'll kind of just stay in place like that. And something else that's interesting about this figure, it has kind of like a rubbery, squishy head. So that's definitely different from the other figures. Here's a look at all 6 figures out of the box together as a collection. And we'll get a closer look at them. Welcome back everyone. In today's video we'll be checking out 4 different Hulk figures. Let's check out this one first. This is a classic Hulk. It's the limited edition Build-A-Figure series Marvel Legends. So there's Hulk and then we get a piece from this Build-A-Figure Fin Fang Foom. And it looks like we can collect all 8 figures within the set to build this super tall 15-inch Build-A-Figure. Today we'll open the Hulk, so 1 figure from this set of 8 different figures. You can see all different 8. We have 5 on this side, 3 on this side, and there's that 15-inch tall Fin Fang Foom. And I already see a figure I feel like I definitely need to get, and it's King Hulk. And there's also the End Hulk and this classic Hulk, which we'll be checking out today. So on the back it says Hulk is 6'6" and weight 900 pounds. So that just tells the size of Hulk. He's all muscle, super strong. And again, this is the classic Hulk, so let's get this unboxed and check it out. Here's a look at our Hulk figure out of the package, and it looks super, super awesome. This figure is from 2008. A lot of awesome detail on this figure. This is a brand new figure for our collection. And this is a close-up of Hulk's head, so we can twist the head, move it side to side, and there's tons of detail on the Hulk's face and head. You can see his mouth open and his teeth. And I can already tell that we can get this figure into some really awesome action poses. So we can bend his knees, then get him in a smash stance here, two open hands. So there's not any alternate hands, so the hands we get on this are the hands that it comes with and that we get. So here's a look at all around the figure with his purple pants, and they're torn. These pants are definitely ripped and torn a lot. And here's the Build-A-Figure piece that we get. It looks like it's the leg and the foot of the Build-A-Figure. So that's pretty huge, and it has to be because it's a 15-inch tall Build-A-Figure. Now I like how this can actually bend at the waist, so we can get a lot of different action poses or movement out of this figure. So in 2008 is when the Hulk movie came out, so there's a lot of advertising for the Hulk movie, and this came with the figure. So it shows the Build-A-Figure, which we'll check out in a little bit, but I really like these when they show the different figures and vehicles and playsets that we can get within the set. So this really cool vehicle and the chopper trike ATV four-wheeler, and I actually have both of these. We'll be doing a review on these soon. And a lot of these figures we have too, actually. We have all these. Don't have this figure, but that's not a part of the Hulk run. So maybe, you know, once we're done with all the Hulk figures, we'll check that out. Let's see what's on the next page here. Some different games. I actually have a lot of these games too. Well, two of them have this one and that one. Don't have that game yet. Cool, there's Iron Man, Repulsor Power, Iron Man 12-inch. So lots of cool figures to collect. That's really cool. So kind of like a checklist, product checklist. I'll definitely have to keep that because I want to make sure I try to get all the vehicles and figures from this set. And we do have most of them, but not all of them. And let's see what this is here. So this is the Build-A-Figure. Shows the different pieces that we need, collect them all. Cool, we'll set that aside. Let's get one more look at this figure before we check out our Wacky Wobbler bobblehead Hulk. Try to get this focused a little bit better. There we go. This is just an awesome figure. That's super cool. We'll compare it to this figure here. Kind of similar size. Yeah, they're about similar height. Awesome. Okay, next up, it's this figure. It's the Incredible Hulk bobblehead. And this is really interesting because if you look at the bottom, well, it shows the price, but it also says Funko.com. So Funko, this is before the Pop figures came out back in 2008. So this is the early days of those figures before they were Pop figures, but they were still had that bobblehead action. So that's really cool. And here's a look at the top of the box. It says the Incredible Hulk bobblehead, and the side and the front part. Again, it says the Incredible Hulk bobblehead. Here's our Hulk figure out of the package. And it's a bobblehead Hulk. That's really cool. On the back it says Marvel, comes with this figure stand or base. It says Incredible Hulk on the front. And the figure is stuck or attached to this base, so it can't come off. Here's a close-up of Hulk. I would think this is among the first of the Funko bobblehead figures for Marvel. Does anyone know what year they started making them? This is from 2008. The Pop figures came, I think, a couple years later. Here's our last two figures we'll check out today. Over here we have a Hulk from 2002 that we unboxed in a different video. Just a really cool figure I thought I'd show everyone. And a new figure to the collection is this House of M Hulk. This one I didn't unbox in a video. It just, actually I purchased this out of the package. And this is from 2006 and it's called House of M Hulk. Here's a close-up of the figure. A little bit about this figure. So it came out in 2006 and it was actually released in a 4-pack. It was a Marvel Legends 4-pack that had Iron Man, this figure, and it also had the Inhuman Torch and the It. And what I like about this figure is, well, the design of it's interesting, but I also like when you can open up its hands. So it looks like the fingers can move one at a time, but they don't extend. They're in this position, kind of where they're like that. But we can move the thumb a little bit too. And the 4-pack goes for kind of a lot of money. It's over $100. You can find them usually like $110, $120 on up. Sometimes cheaper. Let's put all of our figures together. Out of all 4 of these figures, which one is your favorite? That's a tough choice. They're all really cool. Which one is my favorite? Probably this one. Welcome back everyone. In today's video we'll be checking out this Marvel Select Unleashed Hulk. This is a deluxe collector's figure from the year 2019. Here's a look at the side of the box and it shows Hulk. And as usual, Hulk looks angry. And that makes sense because Bruce Banner was exposed to gamma radiation that transformed him into the Hulk. And there's a closer look at the Unleashed Hulk on the back of the box. Also a couple other figures within this set that we can collect. There's Thor and Captain America. Here's Unleashed Hulk out of the package. Let's take a closer look at this figure. So as usual, Hulk is super extra strong looking. And he comes with lots of different points of articulation, starting out with the head, so we can move the head left and right, up and down. And here's a closer look at the Hulk head. And looking at his arms, so we can move them around quite a bit. So a lot of different movement of the arms and the elbows, so we can get him in a lot of different really neat poses. And he comes with his left hand is like an open or partially open hand, and the right hand is a fist. And it doesn't come with any like extra hands, alternate hands, so this is exactly what we get. So he's in that pose. Now we can twist his waist, that way we can get him in some Hulk smashing action, bending his knees also. Legs move pretty well. And we can also move his feet for extra posability. That way we can get him into some really neat action stances. There's a closer look at those Hulk feet. It looks like his jeans are torn at the bottom because he's grown quite a bit since he's turned from Bruce Banner to the Hulk. Next up, let's get Hulk into some action poses. And this is the pose he's already in, which actually looks neat in itself. I think this one looks neat also. Let's keep the action poses going. Now that we've seen Hulk in a bunch of different action poses, let's take another look at this figure. And over the years, we've collected a lot of Marvel Select Hulk figures and really a lot of other superheroes and some villains, so we'll definitely be doing a lot more videos. Welcome back everyone. In today's video, we'll be checking out 2 different Hulk figures. These are both Marvel Select. On the left, we have Red Hulk, and over here, we have Planet Hulk. On the back, it shows both figures, and both of these are from 2022. And over here, we have this Planet Hulk in the Gladiator gear. And over here we have the Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross or Red Hulk. Let's take a look at both of these figures out of the package. Here's a look at both of our figures out of the package. It was difficult to decide which figure to check out first, but we'll check this one out first. This is the Gladiator Planet Hulk. So Hulk is in his Gladiator gear. He has some really neat armor with these spikes on the left shoulder. So basically Hulk was put on a different planet and he had to compete in the Gladiator games. And the shield can come off. There's a look at the shield. Has like a spike on the end of it. And then Hulk's battle axe can also come out of hand, so we can choose to have the shield and battle axe in hand or not. I think it looks really cool either way, but this way we can get a little bit closer look at the figure with a bit less distraction. There's a look at Hulk's sandals or shoes that he's wearing. And there's a closer look at the Hulk helmet. So there's some spikes on this helmet, also lots of protection for Hulk's head. So definitely an interesting figure, a lot of details. We'll get one last look at this figure, and by the way, the helmet doesn't come off, this can come off, but the helmet stays on. And we'll set this figure aside and check out our next Hulk figure. This one's really cool. It comes with alternate hands. This is the fists, the closed fists, and the next ones will be open hands. We'll check those out in a little bit. So here we have Thunderbolt Ross, the Red Hulk, super awesome figure. And it doesn't come with an alternate head. This one just comes with this head, and he has his mouth open showing his teeth. Here's a little bit of a close-up of Hulk's head. He has those teeth showing. I think that looks really neat. It has a lot of detail. It can show that he is really Hulk angry. And we can bring his arms down like this. His elbow joints are really tight, so it takes a lot to move them at first. I'm sure after a while they'll kind of come looser. But here's the Hulk pants. They've almost turned into shorts. Not quite, because the Hulk has grown a lot, become the Hulk. And there's his feet. We can get these into a pretty cool action pose too. So there's a little bit of movement in the feet, but yeah, the figure definitely, if I move this around, like his feet around and his arms, then they'll become a little bit looser, but kind of like keeping them not so loose. That way they can stand better. All right, let's take off these fists and put on these alternate hands next. And there's a look at Hulk with his open hands. Oh, that looks pretty cool with the open hands also. And what we can do is take off one open hand and switch it with a fist so we have one of each. You can't decide which one you like better. That looks really neat also. Here's a quick look at both of our figures again. I decided to switch out the hands back to the Hulk fist mode. I think overall I just like the fist tiny bit better, so we'll keep the fists on there. And on this Hulk, looks really cool with all the armor. Welcome back everyone. In today's video we have two different Hulk figures. We have this Power Icons Hulk, which is really neat because his hands light up. And we have this Marvel Avengers Hulk that can actually walk. Here's a look at the back of the boxes, and I'm super excited to unbox these and check them out. They both look super, super awesome. Let's take a look at this Hulk first. First thing I noticed is these awesome Hulk hands, so they can actually light up. So what we'll do is shake the Hulk a little bit. And when we do that, his hands light up. We can also get this Hulk to have some swinging arm action with doing this. We just pull this side down from his left arm to swing up. And use the other side if we want his right arm to do a Hulk smashing motion. And here's the Hulk's feet. We can bend his knees a little bit, get him in different action poses. He has his purple pants on. Right here we have the Hulk in the front stance, and if we're not careful, he can easily do the splits. Definitely a lot of different poses we can get this Hulk into, but the two things that really stick out with this, especially these light up hands, is also the sounds that Hulk makes. So he can talk, and then we get some other sound effects with this, which is really neat. Let's definitely try that again. Here it is, everyone, our next Hulk figure. And this is an interesting Hulk figure because This Hulk figure can actually walk. But first, let's take a look at this Hulk figure and get him all turned around here. He has the dark blue pants this time. And they've been ripped and torn just like many other Hulk pants because Hulk becomes super strong, big, and powerful. Here's a closer look at Hulk's face. He has the open mouth so you can see his teeth. And on the bottom of his feet are wheels, so that was that sound that we could hear, that sound of wheels, because in just a little bit I'm going to turn this on and it gets pretty loud. So let's turn it on and check it out. Here's a side-by-side comparison of the two Hulk figures. The one on the left is just a little bit taller. Welcome back everyone. In today's video we have a super awesome collection of 6 incredible Hulk Burger King toys. These are from 2008, from the Hulk movie way back in 2008. And this is a complete set of 6 of them. We'll be opening all 6 today. So which one should we start with? You can see on the back what figure is in there, but we'll kind of be surprised as we go here. How about this one? I do know this one is a Hulk figure, so let's start out by opening this one first. Before we do that, let's check out the front of the package. Wow, that's awesome. I like the front of the package already, and as you can see on the other side, there's Hulk inside. These are from the Burger King. All right, let's open it up and check it out from 2008. The name of this figure is Hulk Smash, and that's because he's doing a Hulk Smash motion. It's actually really cool. I like all the detail on this, a lot of detail. So it looks like Hulk is smashing into a rock. And we can smash him down. He makes that springy smashing sound. This reminds me a lot of Thor's hammer. There's a Thor hammer that I have that actually makes that similar sound. Let's try it again. Hulk is doing a smash. That is cool. Let's get a little bit closer look. That way we can see more of the detail, especially the detail on his face and his head. Really, the detail all over this figure. It's just awesome. This also comes with a flyer. It's the Incredible Hulk. Probably advertising for the Incredible Hulk movie from 2008. You have Hulk right on the front there. Looks like he's in a running pose. Let's open this up and see what's inside. Ooh, we get a coupon. $5 off a $20 purchase, toy purchase at Kmart. Only at Kmart. Wow. That's actually a pretty good coupon, $5 off. Unfortunately, the coupon is long expired and can't use that at Kmart or Kmart because they're gone. All right, let's look at this now, opening this. So it shows the figure that we just checked out, the Hulk Smash figure, and exactly what it does. So it says tap the base of the figure on a level surface to hear the sound of the Hulk Smash, which we did. So we got a little head doing that. All right, next we have, you can collect these Hulk toys. So there's 6 different Hulk toys. There is Spike Up Abomination. So we'll go from here all the way down. Power Flex Hulk. Dumpster Toss Abomination, Hulk Smash, Hulk Out, and Mirror Morph Hulk. Alright, we'll set that aside and let's open some more. This looks really interesting. This is that Dumpster Toss Abomination. So here's the dumpster and our Abomination figure. Oh, it looks like it comes with a stand also. We have the figure stand and another one of these flyers. Let's see if it's a little bit different than the other one or if it's the same. I'm guessing it's the same, but we have to check. So yeah, we have Hulk on both of them, probably the same. Yep, same $5 off coupon. And it just shows exactly what the figure does. So we'll put our figure on the figure stand, and then they can throw the dumpster. So first let's get it on the figure stand. So I guess it could probably go either way. And then put the dumpster in hand. Let's get the dumpster in Abomination's hands. So he has the open hands here, a little bit of holes or slots in the dumpster for Abomination to grab onto. Now he has the dumpster in hand and he's going to toss it. And to get him to toss this, we just press this button on the back. We definitely have to try that again. And again. Okay, just one more time. I could probably do that like 20 more times, but I don't want to bore everyone with the dumpster toss anymore. So we'll look at Abomination up close. So here is Abomination up close with a lot of detail, just like Hulk, a lot for a meal toy at Burger King. And I actually like the stand that this comes with. It works really well, and the figure stands really sturdy and firm on here. I'm tempted to do one more dumpster toss, but I won't since I promised. But we can show you what the hands look like when there's no dumpster in them. I press the button and they just come right down. That actually makes a really good chopping motion too. Cool. Alright, let's set this aside and let's go on to our next. How about, let's see here. Oh, let's open up this Hulk next. This is another cool Hulk figure. That is awesome. Before we check out the Hulk figure, let's see exactly what this Hulk does. And it looks like the same flyer again. So all these must have the same flyer. And let me guess, a $5 off coupon that is long expired. Yep, there's a $5 off coupon. And it shows what our figure does. So it says push the button on Hulk's back to make him raise up his arms. So he's raising his arms up and flexing his muscles. Hulk, you've been raising up your arms and flexing your muscles for a long time, since 2008. I wish I could put them down for you, but I can't. So here's that button on the back that we just pressed. We push this and his chest actually kind of and stomach kind of go out a little bit. Then he brings up both arms in the fist position. And he does that flexing motion, almost like he's doing a shoulder press. And there's a close-up of Hulk. Let's see if we can twist his head. We can actually, a little bit of articulation or movement on the head. So far, 3 figures down and 3 to go. This one actually comes with a different figure. So Hulk is kind of sort of included, kind of not, but we do get a Betty Ross figure. Oh, and there's actually, yeah, here's the Hulk. So it's like Hulk, Bruce Banner. Hulk, Bruce Banner. First, we need to insert the lenticular card into the slot on the right side of the base. And in case you were wondering, there is that $5 off coupon again. So what we're going to do is put this on the right side of the base. So it should just go right in there. There we go. Next, attach the Betty Ross figure onto the pegs on the left side of the base. Okay, we'll put the feet on the pegs. Did that. Lastly, twist the Betty Ross figure and watch the image of Bruce Banner transform into the Incredible Hulk. Okay, here it goes. We're going to twist our figure, and then Hulk goes from Bruce Banner to Hulk. So as she turns, wait a second, it's Hulk. Okay, and when she turns, it's Bruce Banner. And when she turns away, it's Hulk. Well, kind of, sort of. Okay, now it's Bruce Banner. Now it's Bruce Banner again. Okay. This isn't making sense. There it is. Anyway, there's Hulk, then Bruce Banner. Hulk, Bruce Banner. And our figure can twist all the way around. Let's get a closer look at all of this. So here's our figure, and as you know from before, we can take this off the pegs or the foot stand there. This is our Betty Ross figure. 4 down, 2 to go. Here it is. Looks like another Abomination, which we did see the figure checklist, so we do know that. So here's Abomination. Here it is. $5 off coupon. Incredible Hulk. Okay, let's see what this figure does. And the figure's name is Spike Up Abomination. So first step is to push down the spikes on Abomination's back until they lock into place. Here's the spikes, and we'll push them down. Okay, they locked into place. Step 2, push in Abomination's head and watch the spikes pop out of his back. Lastly, you can also move Abomination's arms. Here it goes. Spikes are pressed in. Push on Abomination's head. Oh, there's the spikes. Let's try it again. Push the head in, and there goes the spikes, and we can move the arms around. It doesn't stand too well, though, with his arm up like that. Well, he kind of does right there, but if it's like up here, it doesn't stand too well. So the best place for him is in this ready position. Can also move this arm. Let's try it again. Push the spikes in. This is a closer look. And there it is. We have one more to open. So here's this. And let's see. $5 off coupon. What it does. And by the way, this is the Mirror Morph Hulk. Mirror Morph Hulk. First, we need to remove the battery tab from the back of the toy. Battery tab is still in place. After all these years, we're gonna remove it. Basically what this is a mirror. And it can also be clipped onto a backpack. And this isn't just any mirror, it's a light up mirror. We can see Hulk right in the center. Here is a look at all of the collection, all 6 different Burger King 2008 Hulk toys. Which one of these is your favorite? Let us know in the comment section below. Here it is, everyone. It's Icon's Marvel Legends Hulk. I'm super excited to open this Hulk, so let's get right into it. Here's a look at our new Hulk out of the package. We'll do a more detailed look at this figure in just a little bit, but first let's check it out from head to toe. This looks super awesome, a lot of detail. Here's a close-up of the Hulk's face and head. Tons of detail. Hulk has a partial open mouth. You can see it looks like his bottom teeth are showing. And Hulk looks super strong, and check this out, we can move his fingers. So it looks like we can move these 3, and then this one moves separately, and then this one moves separately. So we get lots of articulation and movement with the hands, which is really cool. Looks like he's pointing right there. And it looks like we can probably do the same thing. Yep, the same thing with his right hand as well. And this Hulk has blue pants. A lot of our Hulk figures have purple, and this is the blue pants. Look, we can move his feet. This will give a really good posing action. We can also do it on this side too. This Hulk figure is from 2006, and they actually made another Hulk similar to this from the same set. There's a look at the back of Hulk. Looks like he can swivel here. This will come in really handy if we want to do like Hulk power punches or any kind of like Hulk smashing. You can just move him side to side. Let's see if he spins all the way around. I think he will. So I'm going to get his feet in position here. And here it goes. Yep, he can go all the way around. That's cool. So this figure is about 12 inches tall, roughly. It's not our tallest Hulk figure, but it's definitely, it's up there. So let's do some size comparison to some other Hulks we have. To start out with, let's put this Marvel Legends series Hulk next to it. So this Hulk is even taller. Actually, quite a bit taller. So this Hulk is about 14.5 inches tall, and this one's just a little bit over 12. I think we can get this Hulk to stand a little bit taller and straighter. We'll straighten his legs out a little bit. and make sure his back is straight. There we go. So that gives him a little bit more height. But yeah, this one is definitely taller. It seems like it's taller than just a few inches. So again, this is our Marvel Legends Hulk. Right now we have both of these Hulk figures in a bit of an action pose. I'll quickly mention this. So this figure is new, not really displayed too much or moved too much, but when the arm is down here, it just goes down. It doesn't really like want to stay up too well unless it's like up above his head. And this left one seems to be a little bit better at staying up. I'll put a smaller Hulk figure right in front here. And this is, I'd say, more of a typical Hulk figure size that we have, even maybe a little bit taller, but that just goes to show how big these two Hulk figures really are. This is where our Hulk figure was standing inside the box, and there's a really cool background that shows a bunch of different Hulk comic books throughout the years. And there's the first Hulk comic book on the top left. This figure also came with this Hulk book. There's a picture of Hulk. Welcome back everyone. In today's video we'll be checking out 5 different Hulk figures. We have this Marvel Avengers Gamma Strike Hulk. Here's a look at the back of the package. So far all these Hulk figures are from 2011. There's only one in this group that isn't. So all 3 of these are from 2011. We'll take a look at the back of the packages before we check out the figures out of the box. Here's a little bit of a close-up of the back of the boxes. And this is the only Hulk figure in the set that's not from 2011. This is the Marvel Avengers Titan Hero Series Hulk Blast Gear. Here's all 5 of our Hulk figures out of the package. Let's check this Hulk out first, and this is a really interesting Hulk figure. What I like about this one is we can squeeze his legs together and he does a Hulk smashing motion. And best part, well, maybe best part, probably the smashing part is the best part, but he does open his mouth too. He has this Hulk smash open mouth, and it looks like he doesn't have any teeth, but if you look closely, he actually does. So right here it's hard to tell, but if we tilt the figure this way, you can see his teeth a little bit. We can also reposition his arms, so we can bring his arms down here, and he does a different Hulk smash motion if we bring his arms down. So now he's swinging his arms backwards. Then we can bring his arms like this, so we can actually bend his elbows a little bit too. That's kind of cool too. I think this will be even better. So he's doing, I like the downward Hulk smash motion the best. That's awesome. So let's move on to the next figure. So this is a size up. Looks similar to the one we just checked out. This one, his mouth doesn't open. He doesn't really do, if we squeeze his legs together, nothing happens. But still a cool figure. Looks similar, just taller than the other one. So here's the size comparison of these two. I like how he has the open hand on this hand, and then he has the fist over here. And there's no alternate hand, so we're stuck with the hand position. He can't even rotate his hands at all, but we can move his arms and we can move his head. Here's a close-up of this Hulk. I was looking for any teeth showing. His mouth is closed. So that's the motion of the legs and the arms. All right, let's go the next size up. So this one's even taller. These are the first 2 we checked out. We're moving to this next Hulk, which is not quite the tallest out of the group. So let's move these aside, and that way we can take a closer look at this Hulk. Again, we can squeeze the legs on this Hulk and he makes sounds. Not only does he make sounds, he can bring his arms up and we squeeze the legs together. And we can move his head side to side. We can also activate the sounds and Hulk's voice by pressing right here.
Hulk smash! Hulk smash more!
Now let's see if we can bring the arms up and reposition the smash. And we can also position the arms right here to get a lower front smash. I feel like I'm interrupting the Hulk as he's speaking. Definitely don't want to make Hulk angry.
Hulk ready for fight! Hulk smash! Avengers, assemble!
Originally, this was my favorite out of the group, but
Let's go smash!
after checking this one out, I think this one might be my favorite. Let's set this aside.
Ready for fight!
And let's go to this Hulk next. This is the smallest Hulk out of the 5 that we're checking out today. Here's a closer look at it. There's some articulation to it, so we can move his arms and we can move his legs too. But he also can bend at the waist a lot, so that way you can get him in some different poses. You can kind of get that smashing action going. There's another look at this Hulk. We'll turn him all the way around one more time. That way we can see a full body look of this Hulk from head to toe. Now on to our last Hulk figure in this collection. This is the 5th Hulk figure of the day. This Hulk looks a little bit different. It's from a different series, a different year. So it does have a different look to it. There's this port right back here where we can put the voice activator box. So what we do is we plug that in and then we can press a button and then Hulk will have some sounds or he'll talk depending on which voice activator we use. Not much articulation with this figure. It's pretty simple. But as I always say, sometimes simple figures are really cool too, and I really like this figure. And I actually have several of this figure. This is probably like my 4th or 5th of this figure. So yeah, again, not much articulation. We can move his arms up and down and side to side. And he can do the split stretch really well. And he can do like a front kick. Here's a look at all 5 figures. After checking all these out, I still think this is my favorite. And this one would be my 2nd favorite. Welcome back everyone. In today's video, we'll be adding a bunch of Pop Hulk figures to our collection. Here's a look at the back of the boxes, and we have 6 different figures. Let's start out with this Hulk figure. So this is a bobblehead Hulk figure with a pin. Comes with the collector pin. We see Hulk on the side. This is figure number 1270. And you can see Hulk on the back, bunch of like comic looking pictures on the back with the 1270 number. And the other side of the box. Okay, let's open it and check it out. So all these will be added to the Hulk collection. I'm doing a huge Hulk collection, and then I'm doing a secondary Hulk collection with all of the Pop figures. So this is that collector pin that I was mentioning. That's cool. Collector pin with Hulk and the Avengers stand. Looks kind of like the figure, but just a pin version of it. Okay, so here's that bobblehead Hulk. And this Hulk figure comes on the figure stand and it's attached to it. So that's a pretty cool action pose Hulk is in. And this Hulk has black hair with some green streaks in it. When I ordered this figure, I accidentally ordered 2, so here's a second one, has the same collector pin it comes with. So now we just have double the Hulk figures to add to the collection. Next up, we have the Marvel Studios Infinity Saga Hulk. This is figure number 48, and it's the Pop Art series. Here's a look at the other side of the box. And lastly, the back of the box. Looks like there's, from left to right, Captain America, Iron Man, Hulk, Thor, Black Widow, and Hawkeye. This Hulk figure is awesome. I really like the green color. It has that glow-in-the-dark style green, although this does not glow in the dark. So just really cool designs, kind of sparkly. Also comes with a figure stand. Let's get a closer look at the figure. Yeah, that is definitely awesome. So again, another bobblehead just like the other figure. And definitely a unique Hulk figure for our collection. Awesome, we'll set this back here and check out the next Hulk. How about this one here? This is Hulk from the She-Hulk series, Marvel Studios again, pop figure 1130. So on the back, or actually the side, we have Hulk. And on this side it says Hulk with Pop Marvel on the top. And on the bottom of the side of the box you can barely see Hulk. And here's the figures we can collect within this set. Oh, this looks awesome, like the Hulk suit, it looks super cool. Here's the bobblehead action going on. That is awesome. So all these are new Hulks for our collection. And this one even has the hooded sweatshirt on his new Hulk suit. Next up we have a holiday Hulk. Here's the side of the box. Looks like Hulk has his Christmas hat on with a gift in hand. And this is a much smaller series with only 3 figures shown on the back. Here's our Hulk figure out of the package. He has this red hat on and a Christmas stocking with a gift. And if Hulk wrapped this gift, he did a great job on it. So all these figures can't move the arms or legs. Bobblehead will bobble around just like this. Another awesome figure. It's difficult to choose my favorite. I still think this one's probably my favorite. And the rest of them are like equally tied for second place. Next up we have a Marvel Avengers Hulk. This is figure 629. Pop Games shows Hulk on the side. On the back of the box it shows 7 different figures. Whoa, awesome. This Hulk out of the package looks even better. This is cool. So he has the bobblehead going on, and this is like a, I don't know, it's like the spring is stretched a little bit kind of, but I don't know, it just kind of looks cool. So he has this really cool armor on, or partial armor. That's another awesome figure. We'll put this figure over here. And for our last figure of this video is a Venomized Hulk. So this is of the Marvel Venom series, and it looks like Hulk has become venomized. And there's the side of the box shows Hulk, Venomized Hulk, and this is figure 366. And on the other side it says Venomized Hulk. And on the back it looks like there's more Venom or Venomized figures. We have Carnage, Venomized Hulk, Venomized Iron Man, Venomized Captain America, and Venom. And here's a look at this figure out of the package. So yeah, he's definitely become Venomized. And we'll put this figure right over here. Now that we've opened all the figures, let's check them all out together. So it looks like there's 7 figures, 7 total figures. These are so awesome. We'll check them out one more time. So which one of all these is your favorite? Welcome back everyone. I hope everyone's having an awesome day. Today we'll be checking out this Hulk electronic rage cage with sounds and breakout action. Here's a look at the front of the box. We can see Hulk through the window of the rage cage. And there's Hulk smashing. That's what the cage looks like with Hulk inside. And check out this Toys R Us sticker. That's really cool. This is from 2003. This is a part of the Hulk official movie or motion picture series. There's Hulk on the side. I really like the box on this. I think it looks really cool. A lot of nice artwork on it. And on the back we have Hulk, the rage cage again. There's Hulk again. And here's a look at the other side of the box. All right, let's get this open and check it out. Here's our electronic rage cage out of the package. And we can see Hulk through the window. We're gonna close this window to the rage cage. And we'll take a look at the entire cage, turning it around here. There's some tape marks on it. And there was a lot of like dirt and just stuff on the back panel here. I tried to clean it off, didn't really clean off too well, so I actually just took off the back panel, and I think it looks better without it. There we can see Hulk in there. All right, let's give this a try. So we're gonna press down here and see what happens. And there's Hulk in the cage. He broke loose. And this Hulk has a off-white vest that he's wearing. And I'm assuming it was originally supposed to be all white, but got kind of discolored over the years. And there's a little bit of sound still to it. So the batteries actually do work. I had to clean this off a lot because it was actually a lot of like dirt on the figure and everything. So it's actually cleaner than it was. But when doing so, it might have damaged the electronics a little bit. We can take Hulk off the stand. And there's our Hulk figure. And there's a close-up of Hulk. Hulk is back on his rage cage, and we'll set this cage back up and have him break out again. We'll put this door on next. So we'll have to be really careful or else the side panels will fall off because they don't snap in together too well. Everything's in place, and let's have Hulk smash. Welcome back everyone. In today's video we'll be checking out this Marvel Legends series 2-pack. This comes with Patch, also known as Wolverine, and Joe Fixit, also known as Hulk. Here's a look at the back of the box. It's Joe Fixit and Patch with their arms crossed. And check out these claws. There's some cool artwork on each side of the box. Let's open this and check it out. Here's a look at our two new figures out of the package with their accessories. Each figure comes with 2 alternate hands and an alternate head. Let's take a look at Joe Fixit Hulk first. He looks super strong. He's in his white tuxedo with black pants and black shoes. And this head sculpt has the closed mouth, and we'll check out the open mouth in just a little bit. And this figure is really neat because we don't have a lot of Joe Fixit Hulk figures. We have very few of them. This is such a really neat figure. Not a whole lot of articulation with this figure, but still really cool. So we can bend his knees a little bit, move his feet just a little bit. They don't move side to side. And we get limited, well, we get a little bit more than limited motion with his arms. And he can't quite cross his arms like in the picture on the box. So he's limited with that. If his arms were a little bit longer, had a little bit more flexibility with them, we could. But we can still get him into a really cool action pose with both fists, closed hand fists, up like that. Here's a look at the alternate head and alternate hands for this figure. So with this alternate head, we have the open mouth version with the open hands. It looks like his left hand is more open than his right. So he has his right hand. Looks like he has it ready for the Tommy gun that he sometimes comes with. This one didn't come with that, but a lot of the other figures, or some of the other figures, Joe Fixit Hulk will have that. I think I prefer the closed hands, the fist version, so I'm going to put those back on, and we're going to try it with this head sculpt again just to see which one I like better. Now we're back to the original hands and head that we had on here at first. And for this figure, I do like this head sculpt better. Typically, I would probably like this one with the open mouth, but it just looks, I'd say, a little bit better with this figure. And I do like the fists, the closed hands. I think that looks really cool with this figure also, so I'm going to keep those on. Next up, it's Patch. Patch is also in a tuxedo. They're going undercover, but you can totally tell who it is. So he has the white coat with the black bow tie with the black pants and black shoes. Here's a closer look at the face of this figure. We can see a lot of detail on both of these. Here's a close-up of the alternate head, and here's a close-up of the alternate hands. I think it's neat that it comes with these hands, but I definitely 100% do like these better. But here is a look at what these look like a full body view of what they look like on him. We'll definitely switch these out soon. And if we want, we can actually remove these claws in his hands, but I definitely like to keep them in. So if we want to do that, we'll do it with this one here in the middle. Just pulls right out like that. Here's a look at both of these figures side by side. That way you can see the size and height comparison, which we already saw in the beginning of the video in the box, but here's another look at that as our patch figure was just about to fall. So Joe Fixit is much taller and bigger. We'll get some more close-ups of these too. That's it for today's video. Thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you next time.